guys, welcome to the channel. Another review today in a lovely 1 Series coupe. These are getting pretty rare now, especially with the 3-litre engines. Yeah, this is a 2009 m135i. Before I got reached out and asked to review this car, I thought a 125i was a 2-litre, maybe with a turbo or something like that. I never actually knew it was a straight 6 3-litre. I learned something new doing this new review today. And yeah, surprisingly, it's got a nice bunch of torque down low. It feels really good, you know. It feels solid as well. There's no unwanted noises. Suspension's not. You can tell it's M Sport, but it's not too harsh. Feels pretty good. Oh wow. Okay. The gear ratios are mega long. I was ready to change. I drove a 330D the other day and the gears were change. That was like 2 gears in one there. Really revvy engine. I bet this is wicked on the B roads. This engine is called the N52. 3-litre straight 6 24 valve. And the best thing about it for me is the 6-speed manual. I just can't deal with the older BMW automatic gearboxes. They're just a slushy mess. Unless you're buying it to cruise around in, which most people won't buy a 1 Series to cruise around in. This has to be in the 6-speed manual. Engine's got a lovely purr to it. Really smooth. Yeah, so far, a joy to drive. Although this is the 3-litre naturally aspirated engine, I think it's a detuned 30i engine. So the 30i's come in circa 270 horsepower. This 125i comes in at 214 bhp, along with 200 foot-pounds of torque. Wow, so revvy. Yeah, so, you know, considering it's naturally aspirated, you've got a nice bit of torque there, especially low down, I can feel it. And then you got, you know, 215 to 220 horsepower. I think I'm sure with a little remap you can take it straight up to the 30i power. You can get these 1 Series now with this 3-litre engine for around, for a poor one, you're looking at 4,000 to 4,500. But I've seen, not saying this isn't good condition, this is a good condition one, I'm telling you. You can probably tell by the cinematics earlier on. You can get a higher end one, low mileage, maybe some more spec, you know, xenon headlights, maybe sunroof, maybe heated seats, you know. You can get them with 50,000 miles, you're looking at 8,000, 9,000. Would you want to spend that sort of money on a low mileage one? Yes, it will be pristine, perfect, but I'd probably pay a little bit more and get a pristine, perfect 135i. But then again, you've got the turbo headaches, you know, with the wastegate rattle, blah, 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 with the N54 engine. I'm not into this straight 6 3-litre. It's not enough grunt for me. However, if you're not as picky like me, I think this will do someone fine. It sounds a lot better than all the diesels I do, whether they've got exhaust systems or not. So yeah, it's a really good, smooth engine. Downshifts feels way sportier than a diesel, even though it's got less power. Yeah, this is a better engine. I can't lie. For those who don't know, If you're wondering about fuel capacity, the tank's pretty, it's not massive, it's pretty small. It is a 1 series. It's a 53 litre tank. So you'd be lucky to get maybe, well, it's saying just, well, in between quarter and half a tank, it's saying I've got 124 miles and I'm averaging 24.5 miles per gallon. So you bear that in mind, but it's a petrol 3 litre. You can't expect it to be as good as the diesels. And then I was quite intrigued to know how much these coupes weigh, because I know the hatchbacks, I think they're more into like the 1,300 kilogram mark. And yeah, lo and behold, this one's a little bit heavier. This one's coming in at 1,405 kilograms. So it's not a big porky fella, is it? It's not really light, little hatchback light thing, is it? You know, it's got a nice wheelbase, long coupe shape. It's nice and slick. So yeah, 1,400 is pretty respectable, you know. If you're interested in the 0 to 60 time, it does it in 6.2 seconds. For me, 215 horsepower, 200 foot-pounds, open diff, rear-wheel drive. I think 6.2 is really good going. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I was expecting more of like a 7.5 seconds, you know, because it's not too light. It's not, like I said, it's not heavy. That's pretty good. Testament to this engine. This engine revs for ages, and the power's after like 5k. It feels a bit like a BMW VTEC. And then when it comes to maintenance on these 125i engines, unlike the 30i's, the 25i doesn't come with a Vanos. So that apparently goes wrong quite often. So that's something you're avoiding. Yes, it's got less power than the 30i's, but you're avoiding the Vanos problems that quite occasionally happen on these. And yes, yeah, I think this engine's very underrated, you know. I was questioning before doing this video, it's just gonna be a little sluggy, nice sounding engine. But no, this is beautiful to drive, guys. Seriously, I'm not here to tell everyone, oh yeah, every car is perfect, brilliant. Yeah, I want one. No, I don't want one, but driving this, it is a pleasure. Then we've got some more information for you guys. If you're looking at, you know, fueling, the road tax side of things, you know, maintenance, how much it's going to cost on an annual scale. Taxing these are $315 a year. Yes, I believe that's a lot for a 1 series, but then again, what are you taxing? You're not taxing the chassis too much, you're taxing the engine along with the emissions it produces, etc. So £315, you can probably pay monthly, what it'll work out, I don't know, 24, 25-ish quid, something like that. It's not the end of the world. For those of you that are skipping the video to get the good bit, yes, I'm coming up to doing the 20 to 70 draggy times. Just making our way to the perfect spot that I like to use, which is giving me consistent results with a good verified slope. I'll have the leaderboard up at the end for comparison against other cars that I've reviewed, so you guys can all keep an eye, stay on track of what is doing what with my tests. You know, as I put the screen recordings up, you can see me doing it, and you can see the slope afterwards to see that it's verified, etc. All in the name of science. Us petrol heads, we just want comparisons for everything, no matter what it is, whether it be electric cars comparing one to another, petrol cars, diesel, really doesn't matter. You know, we're all looking at it. Now, all for the bit you've been waiting for. We've got the draggy box all ready, set to go. Mount that there. Mount the draggy facing upwards for the best satellite signal. Sweet. And now let's head for that Mexico strip. I'm not too sure whether to go with first gear or start in second. In the 30D I done the other day, I done second, but that's got a load of torque. This has got really long ratios. It might take me a good 2 or 3, maybe even 4 runs to get this spot on here. Right guys, we're at the spot. First gear, traction control off. Don't want to make that mistake. Draggy's ready. I always get nervous when this bit comes up. Second gear. Third. It's not a great time. Not a great time. Maybe I should have went with second gear roll. That was first. Sounds wicked though. Flipping out. And we're back with the second attempt. Oh, I don't know. First gear, it's got to be. Second, no, it's got 200 foot-pounds, but I think the foot-pounds is higher than that, like the peak. You get the 200 foot-pounds, I think, around 4K. I'm guessing that's what it feels like. I'm gonna have to go first again. Traction control's off. Got to do a better time than that. But then saying that, it's way less power than cars that are just getting into the 6s. I've got that draggy itch. I need to get a 6. But I don't know with this. This is a lot less power than previous cars that I've done recently. And I think we're out. Right, straighten up. Go. Rev to 7,000 RPMs. Come on. No, even slower. Goes to show, look, less power. I can't get into the 6s with this power. You know, 214 when new horsepower. Probably 200 now, maybe 190. Do you know what I mean? Due to age, it's on 119,000 miles. Can't expect the world, can we? But yeah, I'll put these up on the leaderboard. I don't see it doing better than the first time that I done. So yeah, I'll be putting up on the board now. So you guys can see the comparison. So that's the draggy bit out of the way. Now I can enjoy a few corners. I want to feel how compliant it is, being a 1 Series chassis with the M Sport suspension. I don't want to find its limits, but you know, I want to feel how it behaves compared to E90s. I'm always in E90s. Okay, yeah, mid corner. Got instant throttle response. You don't get any of these. Instant. Out the bend. Nice. Revy. Oh, what a sounding engine. Mate, it sounds like an E86 M3. Oh, what a good sounding engine. Oh, brilliant. Oh, getting goosebumps. BMW straight 6 fanboy. Second gear. Sorry, members of the public. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, mate, E86 M3, that's what it feels like. There's 70 miles per hour. Just goes to show, guys, you know, like, 700, 750 horsepower M5 owner jumps in a 214 horsepower straight 6 3 litre 1 series, and I'm probably more, yeah. I'm probably more adrenaline in this than I would be in the M5. You know, like I said, I say in a lot of my videos, the newer stuff's all right. My M5's 13 plate, but the newer stuff is more, you know, tame, mellow. It's a 5 series as well, but yeah, this is brilliant, guys. I think you should consider it. You're thinking about getting a BMW straight 6 3 litre. This sounds like an E86 M3 now, and it's got no breather mods, nothing, no exhaust things touched. Yeah, this. I'm gonna go and say it. This might be the baby E46 M3. You'd be at me in the comments, no it's not an M car. I know it's not an M car, but I mean, for like 4, 5, 6K, you can get something that's got the characteristics of an M3, you know, the straight 6, the screaming, the high rev. Don't be at me in the comments.
Oh, you're a fool. You don't know what you're talking about.
All right, it's just my opinion. You're entitled to yours. So yeah, I think I've covered everything about this car. You know, I've been quite informative. I've done some draggy times for you guys and myself, show myself some knowledge about these. It's been an experience in myself. I hope you enjoyed this video and the efforts I go through making these. If you liked it, give us a like, please. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, very shortly, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye. Yep. Sorry, guys. I've got to do one more sneaky try. 20 to 70 miles an hour. Last go. And I'll leave it. I think it's because I just love the sound of that straight 6 3 litre. And go. Quick changes. We got a 6.92, but it's not saying verified. Oh yeah, the slope. The slope looks like I've gone down a ski slope. So yeah, this is definitely a 7.5 second best car with this power. Sorry guys, I thought I'd just sneak that last one in. Sorry, cheers, bye.